Hey, what's up, everybody? Man, Jeff Stoltz here. I'm a believer in recovery from drug addiction, and I get to serve as the Sober Recovery National Director of Broken Chains. And I just wanted to tell everybody, today, happy Thanksgiving. I mean, what a great day. Our whole year, for those of us in recovery, is focused on gratitude and being grateful, man. The fact that we have a holiday, that's all about gratitude and Thanksgiving. And so, I was just having some thoughts, and I wanted to share with you guys today. In 2006, it was actually my last Thanksgiving in addiction, and I was homeless. And I remember that day very well, and I remember calling my father and lying to him and, telling him that I was going to a Narcotics Anonymous Thanksgiving Day event that night because I just wanted him to send me some money so that I could get high, and he did. And he Western Union me some money, and I'll never forget. I remember the whole day very well, and I remember picking up the money at Kroger's at the Western Union and going and sitting in front of a car wash that was closed down on Gallatin Road in Nashville, Tennessee, waiting for the drug dealer to come. And after he came and I got the drugs, I went off into the woods all by myself, and I sat by myself there all night that night, getting high, and just a hopeless, horrible, miserable state, just a really tough place to be in, and just thinking back on that and where my mind was, and so many others. There's so many out there just like that right now, today on Thanksgiving. But then I can fast forward, man. In the following year, in 2007, I got sober in a jail cell on March the 1st of 2007. A couple months later, got out of jail. Anyway, that following Thanksgiving, I was saved. I'd been sober for 8 months. My parents still didn't trust me. They didn't know after all the horrible stuff I'd put them through for so many years. The bad choices I'd made and the things that I had done. They just still didn't know whether to trust me or not, and I get it, man. So I was in Nashville, Tennessee. I had no family there, but the church where I'd been going for I guess 6 months at that point, the pastor and his wife, and they invited me to their home for Thanksgiving, and so that was the first year. And sometime, that I wasn't alone. For Thanksgiving, there were some other people from the church that came, and it was just such an amazing time being around people that loved me and cared about me and cared about wanting to get to know me better and that. And then the following year, man, 2 years after that last Thanksgiving in the woods, in Thanksgiving 2008, I was planning my wedding, to Pamela, my wife. What an amazing difference, God made in my life. What an amazing difference. What an amazing change in my life as I began to learn to apply the principles of recovery, to work through the steps, man, and let God clean me up from the inside out. And today, 13 years later, I'm in my bike shed here in my backyard of a home that we own. 13 years ago I was homeless, and today we own our home and it's paid for. I mean, my bike shed that I love, man, it's my happy place. I keep my motorcycles, but on today, this beautiful day, man, the bikes are out, and we've brought tables and chairs in, and I'm gonna have my own family here for Thanksgiving today, and I'm the head of this family, and it's just so amazing what God will do, if we let him in our lives. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. The truth is, being connected to people, man, that's recovery. I've said it before, and the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is community, right? Because you see so many times in our lives, man, when we're in our addictions and compulsions, we can be alone, even when we're in a crowd of people, right? Because that shame and that guilt, man, and that knowing the life that we're living and the things that we're doing just don't make sense. They keep us isolated. But when we become a part of a community, a part of the body of Christ, a part of the recovery community of Celebrate Recovery, it just changes everything, man. It changes everything. And so I love Broken Chains and being the national director of Broken Chains. I'm so honored that we've become a place where everybody feels like the cool kids, right? A place with these bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts, man, where people feel like they can fit in. I even know people that have been in recovery for years and just really didn't feel like they fit in, and then Broken Chains came along and they feel like they're a part of that community, man, and that's so important. So today, I just want to say, man, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for all of you that love on me and encourage me, for my family that surrounds me, for my friends that support me, for the community that God has brought into my life so that I don't have to be alone anymore. Today, even when I am alone, I'm never alone, right? And so I'm thankful, and I hope that if you're isolated today, man, if you're alone, if you feel alone, that you will plug in to this community of believers, man, that you'll plug into the ministry of Celebrate Recovery, that you'll find that community, man, that we are all born to have, that we're all created to live in, you know, and if you're already a part of that community, I just want to say, man, have a great day. I hope you're surrounded by family and friends today and just enjoying this Thanksgiving. You know, it's hard to be grateful and hateful at the same time, right? So happy Thanksgiving, y'all, man, and that comes from my heart. I'm grateful for every one of you, and I just hope y'all have a wonderful, amazing day today. God bless. Peace out.